I am doing a Lodestone Spell. This is not something that is quick. Instead, this is something that will take time, especially for the amount that I am putting on my parchment. So you need a male and female Lodestone, and you need magnetic sand. You also need glitter. Yes, the herpes of the craft world. Um, you need a piece of parchment with your amount that you are asking the universe for. Be very specific about the amount and about the size of what you would find in a fortune cookie. And when you write that, fold it 3 times towards you. And you're going to need coins. The higher the denomination, the better. So I've got a bunch of quarters and like $1 piece. The shinier, the better. I would stay away from the corroded coins. So I also have magnetic sand, literal magnetic sand. So you're going to need that. I've already pre-cleansed my lodestones. You cleanse them in either whiskey, Florida water. You can use spring water. As soon as you cleanse them, dry them, or they will rust. And then you feed them with magnetic sand. And I store mine in a box lined with wooden cloth when they're not in use. And I have a male and female. You're going to put them in a jar on the bottom. Just start in. Then you're going to take magnetic sand and cover them. Easy peasy. Now you're going to add your gold, your coppers, and your silver glitter. And this doesn't live with you for the rest of your life. You could just add a little bit. However, I don't want this mess living in my house for the rest of my life, so every bit of it is going in this jar. Because I am convinced, no matter what you do, it should live with you for the rest of your life. So we're going to add all this to the jar. So again, I'm going to say this like I've said multiple times. People do their spells differently. Traditionally, you add the coins to this. Then you add your parchment paper. And you cover the parchment paper. I'm actually going to add parchment paper to this. I'm going to stir this up, add the coins, and stir it up again. Because I don't think that it is very wise to stir a bunch of coins up in glass. I get it. It each is their own. There's no wrong way. There's no right way. Do what you feel is right. Seriously, just do whatever it is that you feel is the right way. Just make sure your parchment is covered when you're done. So, this is what it should look like. Everything's covered. My coins are even pretty much covered. Lodestones are still on the bottom. Not that you can really see them. Parchment paper's somewhere in here. I'm just going to top of the bookshelf. And you're going to store it away and forget about it. You've set your intentions the entire time you were doing this. And once you've received the money that you have set your goal for, you will remove this parchment and you're going to dispose of all of the sand and glitter. You're going to put the coins to the side and you will rinse your stones in red wine. And I know this is going to sound strange, but you're going to soak them in red wine overnight. And I know they might oxidize a little bit because they are magnetic and they do have the potential to rust. But trust the process, okay? And the very next day, take them out of the red wine, and cut them dry, and put them back in your magic box and sprinkle them with more of your magnetic sand so that they will be fed and ready for the next time you're ready to use them. Also, always remember to feed your stones once a week to keep them energized. And you're good. So, this is just the Lodestone Spell, and I will post it up.